In the book of Genesis, chapter 21, verses 15 through 16, we read, "When the water in the skin was gone, she put the boy under one of the bushes. Then she went off and sat down about a bowshot away, for she thought, 'I cannot watch the boy die.' And as she sat there, she began to sob." Hagar and Ishmael were in a desperate situation, wandering in the wilderness with no water left. Hagar's heart was breaking as she faced the possibility of her son's death. This passage reminds us of the moments in our lives when we feel utterly hopeless and abandoned. But even in our darkest hours, God is with us, watching over us. Continuing in verses 17 through 18, God heard the boy crying, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven and said to her, "What is the matter, Hagar? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Lift the boy up and take him by the hand, for I will make him into a great nation." Here we see God's compassion and his promise. He hears our cries and responds with comfort and assurance. God reassures Hagar and gives her hope for the future, promising that Ishmael will become a great nation. This teaches us that God listens to our prayers and has a plan for our lives, even when we cannot see it. In verse 19, it is written, "Then God opened her eyes and she saw a well of water. So she went and filled the skin with water and gave the boy a drink." God provided for Hagar and Ishmael in their time of need. When all seemed lost, he revealed a well of water to sustain them. This act of provision is a powerful reminder that God provides for us in ways we might not expect. When we are at our lowest, God can open our eyes to new opportunities and resources that we hadn't seen before. Verses 20 through 21 tell us, God was with the boy as he grew up. He lived in the desert and became an archer. While he was living in the desert of Paran, his mother got a wife for him from Egypt. God's presence continued to be with Ishmael as he grew and thrived in the desert. Despite the harsh conditions, Ishmael became a skilled archer and started a family. This passage shows us that God's blessings and guidance are not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. He is with us through every stage of our journey, helping us to grow and succeed. In conclusion, the story of Hagar and Ishmael in Genesis 21:15-21 is a testament to God's unwavering provision and care. Even in the most desperate circumstances, God hears our cries, provides for our needs, and guides us towards a hopeful future. Let us trust in His promises and remain faithful, knowing that He is always with us. Amen.